If you want to trap your opponent's queen early in the game, then there are two ways of doing it. And the first one is that you deflect this king, which is the queen's only defender, away from her. And the second idea is that you somehow try to get your opponent's queen out in the game so that your pieces can lay a good trap against her. So based on these two ideas, today I'm gonna show you 8 different queen traps that you can play in your games when playing against beginners or intermediate players in rapid and blitz games. So let's have a look at the first trap. And this queen trap is seen in the Englund Gambit. So as you all know, the Englund Gambit starts with d4 and black gambits the pawn by playing e5. This is the Englund Gambit, and the idea is black is directly challenging the center and asking white to leave the control of the d4 square, as well as black is opening the lines for his dark squared bishop. Now since white is getting a free pawn over here, most of the players don't mind taking this free pawn. So white plays d into e5. And now notice what has happened, that if in future prospect, if my queen wants to capture this queen, then one pawn which was standing on the way has gotten off the file. So one obstacle has been cleared. And now here black plays bishop c5, taking immediate control of this square as well as keeping an eye on this most important square and the weakest square, and that is the f2 square. And now white mostly here plays knight to f3, developing a piece from his king side, taking control of the center as well as providing defense to the e5 pawn. And now notice in this situation how your bishop is ready to capture this pawn over here and give a check to the enemy king. But it's too early to play this move. For you to capture free queen over here, so you need to clear up this pawn that's blocking your way. So that is why black plays d6, offering another pawn to white. Now since white's pawn are doubled on the e file, he thinks that capturing would be a good idea because he's getting another pawn for free, as well as he will be getting rid of his doubled pawns on the e file. So black plays e into d6. Now notice that your own pawn is now out of the board, but here the opponent's pawn is blocking your queen's way to the opponent's queen. So let's lure this pawn to capture another free piece. So that is why black plays knight e7. Now here in this situation, most of the amateurs would love to capture this free piece over here. And when you offer a free piece like a knight right in the beginning of the game, it's very difficult for them to resist not taking this piece. So black plays d into e7. But by capturing this free piece, white has fallen into your trap, because now you can give check to the king by capturing the f2 pawn. Notice the white king cannot come to this square because it's controlled by our queen. So he is now forced to take this bishop, making him leave the defense of his queen. And now black can easily win the queen by queen into